Good, ready? Yep, ready. So, die Delta 02 ist hinter der Papa Sierra abflugbereit. 3 Strafen.
Hello and welcome aboard the Duo Discus, Romeo Papa. You join us above the beautiful Hunsrück upland, about 30 kilometers west of our home base, Mainz-Finten. Early in the day and late in the evening, the Hunsrück is a reliable source of lift. On good days you can almost always find an energy line here. Of course, this comes in handy as you can easily make your first kilometers while the other regions are still developing. When you want to cover a good distance in a glider, energy lines are essential. Gaining energy in a straight line improves your average speed greatly. The only reason you want to stop and circle is to stay connected to the clouds or at the end of the energy line. Remember, if you get too low, clouds become more and more useless as indicators of lift, and you have to concentrate more and more on the ground.
Sehr schön.
All this means that over the next 40 kilometers we managed to achieve a glide ratio of 1 to 158 with a glider that only has 1 to 43 according to the handbook. So what do we learn from this? It almost doesn't matter what you fly, it's how you fly it.
Du kannst uns nicht glauben, dass es mithält, ne?
Muss.
Also, while you're up and fine, use the time to relax a bit. Manage your resources to keep them for when you need them. So again, with this dolphin flying technique, we managed to fly 36 kilometers and lose just over 300 meters. If there is no energy line, you need to focus on finding good lifts instead. Circling and weak lifts is an absolute killer for long distance flights because you spend half your time flying away from your destination. So better invest in a good thermal to minimize your circling percentage, or even a medium thermal before getting too low. If you're low, you have to take what you get, even if it's just a couple of centimeters a second.
fliegen wir denn jetzt hin?
Ja, da hinten gucken wir mal.
Hier zum Beispiel.
At this point, we decided to even take some average thermals in order to stay connected to the clouds, because we saw that in the Sauerland to the north, great conditions were waiting for us. According to the Skyside weather forecast, this was the best region to fly on this day. All we had to do now is wait for a good thermal and start our run.
So, jetzt hier nochmal 3 Meter, das will noch was.
Auf welcher Seite? Ich würde hier einfach in die Mitte reinfliegen.
Ich weiß nicht.
Weil der Wind ist irgendwie...
Locating the strong part of the thermal under a cloud is one of my weaknesses. If I'm not sure, I just aim for the middle and hope for the best. Stefan agreed, and sure enough, it worked.
Ah ja, okay.
Echt vom, ne? Oder?
Na, hallo!
So, warte, ja, Anschlag, so muss das sein. Genau so ein Bad haben wir gesucht.
Ja. Na gut.
Deciding which direction to turn into the thermal is also crucial. Hold the stick softly to get a feel which wing rises first, and then turn into this direction. If there is some resistance during the turn-in, you know you decided correctly. If you get it right the first time, you don't have to do much inefficient and mentally demanding coring. Now in the Sauerland, conditions were as fantastic as forecasted. With a rising cloud base, we pushed forward, However, around Schmallenberg the clouds began to spread out and leave the ground in big shadows. So we turned around, and this is also the point where my camera died. I managed to capture the thermal of the day with my phone camera. The ride back south was uneventful with nice views to enjoy. Later we hopped back onto the Hunsrück to stretch the flight. With dying thermals and 480 kilometers in the pocket, we landed back in Mainz and completed our start into the 2023 season successfully.